Hey beautiful people, come with me whilst I paint this social commentary art piece of a bird willingly standing inside a cage of words that society uses to keep us in control, despite being able to free ourselves. It's too often that I come across people who have given up, people who just go with the status quo, despite not being happy with how society is today. And every time I try to speak on how we can make changes, they say some things along the lines of, that's just how the world is, or that won't work, without even giving much consideration. Whenever I hear that, I see this bird. I see people paralyzed by their own fears and crushed spirit, because it is us people who hold the power, and yet we stay in metaphorical cages that the minority told us we should stay in. But I still believe freedom is easier than we think. When I think about how simple the path to freedom could actually be, what always comes to mind to me is the 4B movement. A movement so simple in nature, yet so powerful in impact. An act of simply denying a system that refuses to acknowledge the oppressed, the very thing that the system needs to exist. Peaceful, effective, and impactful. Although the movement is still ongoing, it has caused many ears to listen and many governments to take action from the fear of a declining birth rate. Now, what if we applied this in other ways? What if we simply stopped giving the systems that were built for people, but do not actually serve the people the very thing that the systems need to stay in power? What if instead of marching and asking for systems to hear our cries, we organize ourselves and choose to not be employed or spend money in the corporations that fund wars and our suffering? A business cannot run without its employees or customers. A government cannot run without its people cooperating in the system that keeps it in existence. What if we all came in comment sections or in forums and discuss different ideas as to how we can assist each other in staying comfortable whilst we sit back and refuse to partake in our own oppression? This is one idea of many movements we could have if we put our heads together. Our freedom has always been in our grasp, so how long will it take? How much more suffering will we endure before we decide to turn around in the cage and fly out the open door?